song.
From the throats of happy Irishmen, 100,000 strong.
Sure it was the Hibernian Brigade, winding up for the sound of a big parade. So I took my Sunday bonnet and the flag I love so well,
and I bought myself a shamrock just to wear in my lapel.
Don't you know today's March 17? It's the day for the wearing of the green. It's a great day for the Irish. It's a great day for the fair.
The sidewalks of New York are thick with blimey.
For sure you'd think New York was old Killarney.
It's a great day for the shamrocks, for the flags in full array. We're feeling so inspired,
sure because of all the Irish.
It's a great, great day. Gosh, there's not a cop to stop parading,
because all the cops are out parading.
It's a great day for the shamrocks, for the flags in full array. And as we go on singing,
every Irish herd is singing.
It's a great, great day. Thank you so much. We appreciate your applause, and happy St. Patrick's Day to
well, tomorrow.
Everybody. It's tomorrow, right?
And you know what? We look out and we see the wearing of the green. Thank you guys so much for that.
My name is Bob, and this is my wife, Libby. We've been here 3 times before.
Yes, I think, yes, we were
here
here Christmas.
Christmas, we did a great
We did a country show, and then we did, in the autumn, we were outside on the patio. Yeah.
We'd like to start by telling you my lovely wife, Libby, has a vested interest in Ireland.
I certainly do. Do we have anybody with Irish blood in the audience? Oh, wow, look at that.
We actually have someone who was born in Ireland.
Yes, and she came over to speak to us just a minute ago. My paternal great-grandfather, John Lanty Memnaugh, was born in County Tyrone in Tralee, Ireland, which lies in the northern part of this beautiful country. He was born on March the 18th of 1857, just one day after St. Patrick's Day.
Now, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day on March 17th of each year, but how many of you know that St. Patrick was not Irish?
What?
St. Patrick was actually from mainland Britain, most likely from the region we now know as Wales.
However, he did introduce the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. And most Irish people on St. Patrick's Day only wear a single shamrock instead of the green everything that we do in this country, as you know. Even St. Patrick liked to tipple a little bit in the pubs. It was once popular to pin your shamrock on your coat, and then at the end of the day when you were in the pub, you would take it out and you would drop it in a glass and cover it with Irish whiskey.
So you put the shamrock in the glass at the end of the day and you drink? Sounds like a good fun. The Irish flag right behind us that we had the pleasure of bringing. We're doing a lot of Irish shows, right? It's right here. The Irish flag has 3 colors. Now, the orange represents the Protestant population of the country.
The green represents the Gaelic Irish, or the Catholic population, and that's about 90% of Ireland. And the white is a place in the middle where 2 traditions can coexist. May the peace be found in the middle.
That's right. A good start to today's program would be Ireland's national anthem. Now, you don't have to get up because you're sitting there drinking, having a good time. But Ireland's national anthem is called the Soldier's Song, and it was composed by Peadar Kearney and Patrick Heaney.
Did we do all right with that? Yes. Okay.
Peadar. Let's try it.
Okay.
Soldiers are we, whose lives are pledged to Ireland. Some have come from a land
Tonight we man the gap of danger in Aaron's cause come war wheel. Its cannons roar and rifles peal. We'll chant the soldier song. Go Ireland!
The soldier song.
Irish songs often use symbols to describe what's happening.
This next song is a beautiful Gaelic folk song with lyrics dating back to the 1600s. It was originally known in Ireland, let me see if I can get this right, as Carrickfergus.
We have a person in the
I
audience.
think
that
I
says
do
that's
that right, Carrickfergus.
It is the theme of two lovers separated by an insurmountable obstacle, such as a river or body of water. The folk song continues to be popular even today. Neither have I the wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. And then it grows, and that's the way love treated me. Neither have I the wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. Shall roll, my love and I. The water is wide.
Thank you so much. It's a beautiful
You're a
song.
great audience.
Great audience. Thank you. All right, the Irish are said to be lucky.
We
The luck of the
are.
Irish.
We're lucky. Yes.
The luck of the Irish might be internationally recognized, but when it comes to it, established local superstitions, they speak a language all their own.
Okay, for instance, if you are visiting Ireland, don't be surprised if your Irish host interrupts themselves to salute a magpie or crow.
Seeing a single magpie or crow may bring sorrow to the passerby, but saluting the magpie will stave off the evil, and saluting a duo of two magpies
Or
more brings a lot of joy.
There you go.
Two magpies.
Another bird-related Irish superstition states that anyone who kills a robin will have lifelong bad luck. So don't do that.
Here's another one. If you find a half penny, you'll have good luck.
That's true. However, it's still seen as bad luck to leave a coin lying around. So many people ignore the hygiene of just walking over coins, and they pick them up and pocket them. So they'll have good luck. Let's take a minute to tell you about the wonderful Irish people, because they're warm and they are loving and they love to swear. They just love to swear. In fact, it doesn't mean that they're angry or upset. It's just kind of how they normally speak, and often quite loudly, like my Italian husband, right?
Much of the swearing was done in the pubs after all the rowdy sailors came back from the sea.
Now, the rowdy sailors caused havoc in the ports, as you can imagine, particularly after they had visited the pubs for too long.
Now, this next Irish tale, what do we do with a drunken sailor? Tells how the Irish ship captains disciplined the sailors who had a little too much to drink. Now, my line in the song is self-explanatory. Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Of course, he gave me the tongue twister. Mine is stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on it. And what that means is a scupper was just a small room or hallway on a boat that had an opening for water to drain, and a hose pipe was a hose. So basically, they would just hose them down.
Let's try this.
Let's see, if you know this, sing along with us. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning.
Way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in a long boat till he's sober, put him in a long boat till he's sober, put him in a long boat till he's sober, early in the morning.
Way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning. Stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him, stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him, stick him in the scupper with a hose pipe on him, early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with the drunken sailor, that's what we do with the drunken sailor, that's what we do with the drunken sailor, early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning. That's what we do with the drunken sailor. Woo! That is so much fun.
Memories.
Fun.
How many of you have been to the pubs in Ireland? And had a good time, I'm hoping, right?
Indeed.
Okay.
Well, my lovely wife is Irish, but I spent 30 years after college in Boston, and I had a lot of Irish friends, and we had a lot of Irish fun, right?
Yes.
Now we have so many beautiful Irish ballads. When went to put the show together years ago, we had so many. We have combined 4 of the most popular Irish ballads in this medley.
These are songs that you will know by heart. So please sing right along with us if you know these songs. The first one is Turalura. Oh, over in Killarney many years ago. My mother sang a song to me in tones so soft and low, just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way. And I'd give the world if I could hear that song of hers today. Everybody. Hush now, don't you cry. That's an Irish lullaby.
My wild Irish rose.
My wild Irish rose. Everybody. The sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose.
When Irish eyes.
Alright, we need help here. Come on, people. Here we go. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. Now Bob is going to sing "I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen."
I'll take you home again, Kathleen, across the ocean, wild and wide, to where your heart has ever been. Since first you were my bunny bride, the roses all have left your cheek. I watch them fade away and die. Your voice is sad whenever you speak, and tears bedim your loving eyes. Oh, I'll take you back again, Kathleen, The fields are fresh and green. Oh, I'll take you home again, Kathleen.
Good job. Pretty good for an Italian, don't you think?
Thank you very much. Thank you for an Italian.
Oh, the wonderful Irish, I'm one of them, and they love to tell stories. Whiskey in the Jar is a traditional Irish song set in the southern mountains of Ireland. It is the tale of a highwayman, and what happens is he robs a military official and is betrayed by a woman. Imagine. It is unclear whether she is just his sweetheart or his wife.
Or soon to be his wife. The song was made famous by an Irish group called the Dubliners. Now the song speaks, before we get into it, the song speaks of a rapier. Now a rapier is a sword. So when you hear me singing about a rapier, that's a sword. All right, let's try this. I got to be Irish. As I was going over the famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced a pistol and then produced me a rapier, saying stand and deliver, for he was a bold deceiver. Mushroom, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket, and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she would never deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mushroom, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure 'twas no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges, and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushroom, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel, up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced me pistol, for she stole away me rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushroom, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushroom, whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you. You know, I remember my grandmother telling me my great-granddaddy used to drink something called Lagavulin. Is that a Scottish? I've never heard of it. What's it called?
Lagavulin.
Lagavulin.
Right?
Okay. I don't know. I think that's bourbon. I don't know. A most beautiful song, Galway Bay, describes the western part of Ireland, which is known for being the festival capital of Ireland. Now listen to this. They have 122 festivals a year.
Wow, that's a lot. Bing Crosby made this song popular back in the 40s. And in the song, there are a couple of words that may not be familiar to you. One is the word gossin, which means a servant boy. So you'll hear us sing, watch the gossins play.
Another word is pratties. Anybody know what pratties are?
No.
Pratties are potatoes. Right, they're digging potatoes. They're digging pratties. Pratties are potatoes. So you'll hear.
You know you can sing right along with us. If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, then maybe at the closing of your day, you can sit and watch the moon rise over cloud and see the sun go down on Galway Bay.
Just to hear again the ripple of the trout stream, the women in the meadow making hay, just to sit beside the turf fire in a cabin and watch the barefoot gossames as they play.
For the breezes blowing o'er the sea from Ireland are perfumed by the heaven as they blow.
And the women in the uplands digging praddies speak a language that the strangers do not know.
Yet the strangers came and tried to teach us their ways, and they scorned us just for being what we are.
But they might as well go chasing after moonbeams, or light a penny candle from a star.
And if there's gonna be a life here ever after, and fate somehow I'm sure there's gonna be, I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in that dear land across the Irish Sea.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You know that I mentioned it before, I lived in Boston for many years, and on St. Paddy's Day, all the pubs were jammed with my Irish friends drinking green beer.
Did you know that the Irish called their pubs parlors? And if you were Irish, or you were a good friend of somebody that was Irish, well, you would have been welcomed into their parlor. How many of you have gone to the Irish parlors?
Speaking of the parlors, the oldest parlor, or the oldest pub in the world, is in the middle of Ireland. It's dating back to 900 AD.
Anybody knows?
Does anybody know the name of this pub?
Bridget.
No, it's close. Sean's Bar is over 1,100 years old.
And in Dublin, there is one pub or parlor for every 100 people. Wow.
They're fun.
Guinness is the biggest brand of beer in Ireland, and it's the largest brewer of stout beer all over the world.
Yeah. On average, this is interesting. On average, the Irish consume 131.1 liters of beer per year, putting them at number 4 in the world for the highest per capita beer consumption.
Now here's another one. Bailey's Irish Cream, which was launched in Ireland in the early 70s, is now the most popular liqueur in the world.
Now, a lot of you that have been to the pubs will know this next one. When you're drinking in Ireland, it's absolutely normal for everyone to buy at least a round of drinks. And so here's how it goes. You know, I will go up to the bar and buy drinks for everybody. And then when I sit back down, as we're finishing that one, you might go up and
No,
do
I'd
that.
let you go again.
Until everybody has had one. This is one of the reasons they're so successful.
So if you want to fit in, be sure to join in, and remember, you can do that. If you don't do it, you're considered rude. Right? Okay, here we go.
Come into the parlor and make yourself at home.
Come into the parlor so you won't be all alone.
There's Vicky McGee, there's Rafferty, there's Buffy and Maldu. They say McGilligan's daughter doesn't know the taste of water. There are kegs of stout to stick it out. There's more for half the town. There's plenty of good punchy if you want to wash it down. So if you're Irish, you're sure to be welcome. There's a hooligan at Hooligan's house tonight. Land I finally own,
And I broke the hearts of all the girls from my gal Katie Combs.
and when they hear the time of all, they raise a hullabaloo. When they hear the boat, the handsome nut they call the Donahue. Oh, I'm the boy that kissed her, and I'm the boy that knew.
Oh, I'm the boy that squeezes her up at the tail, you wanna who?
For tonight an Irish mama is the Brogan's Irish crew. There's Johannigan, Flanagan, Hulligan, Mulligan, Bolden, Idaho. Everybody get ready, here we go. If you're Irish, come into the parlor. There's a welcome there for you. And if your name is Timothy or Pat, as long as you come from Ireland, there's a welcome on the back. If you come from the mountains of Moore or Killarney's lake so blue, we'll sing you a song and we'll make a fuss. Whoever you are, you're one of us. If you're Irish, this is the place for you. We'll sing you a song and we'll make a fuss.
Whoever you are, you're one of us.
If you're Irish, this is the place for you. Love that song.
You know, Libby and I have just recently been watching the return of one of our favorite television shows. It's been off for almost 2.5 years because of COVID. And it's called Outlanders.
Has anybody seen it?
As you've seen it, it's a great show and it's back.
I hope your memory is better than mine, because when we started back, I'm like, wait a minute. I couldn't remember what had happened. Well, a little bit. The show is based on a series of books by Diana Gabaldon, a very prolific and highly imaginative writer whose stories are centered around Scotland and Ireland in the 1700s.
The theme song of the show is this haunting Celtic medley entitled Skybow Song, which we'd like to do for you now.
Now, Skye is an island off of the coast, right? Okay. Let's see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, if you walk into any pub in Ireland, you are likely to hear this next tune, Danny Boy, which has become the song of the Irish, with Irish people worldwide identifying with its words and associating with its country's struggle for independence.
Now, the story of the song is, a father sends his boy to war, which he himself has been there before. Sadly, he finds that his son has returned in a casket and is a fallen soldier to be mourned at the grave. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go and I must bide.
But coming back when summer's in the meadow, oh, when the valleys hush and white with snow, I'll be here in summer or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
But if you come Now, Dublin, Ireland is the official site from which this next song came. In fact, Molly Malone has become the unofficial anthem of Dublin. And the Molly Malone, they've got a statue in Grafton Street that was unveiled by the Lord Mayor of Dublin during the 1988 Dublin Millennial Celebration, when 13 June was declared to be Molly Malone Day.
Now, while no one is absolutely sure who she was, the town erected the statue really to represent all the women who sold fish in the city. So if you know this song, please sing right along with us. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, ho. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before, and they each wheeled their barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, ho. She died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now the ghost wheels her barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, alive, alive, ho, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, ho.
Thank you, thank you.
Yay! She's a great dancer.
There are so many beautiful Irish songs to choose from.
The next song really caught our attention.
It was written by the Irish composer James L. Malloy in 1837. Just a song at twilight, when the lights are low and the flickering shadows softly come and go.
Though the heart be weary, sad the day and long, still to us at twilight comes love's old songs, comes love's old sweet songs. Just a song at twilight,
great song. Isn't that a great song? You know, there are so many great Irish bands around, like the Clancy Brothers.
Or how about the Dubliners or the Irish Rovers?
But that's true. But for marching bands, the cream of the crop was the one and only. What was his name? You know his name. McNamara. McNamara. Oh, my name is McNamara. I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in numbers, we're the finest in the land. We play flakes and weddings and in every fancy ball. And when we play the funerals, we play the martial song. Oh, the drums go back and the cymbals clang and the horns they blaze away. McCartney comes the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Tennessee tunes the flute and the music is something grand. A grand to old Ireland is McNamara's band. For a very swell affair, the annual celebration, all the gentry will be there. When General Grant to Ireland came, he took me by the hand. Says he, I never saw the likes of McNamara's band. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals play and the horns they blaze away. McCartney comes the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Tennessee tunes the flute and the music is something grand. A credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band. Julius, and from Sweden I did come to play with McNamara's band and beat the big bass drum. And when I march along the streets, the ladies think I'm grand. They shout, "There's Uncle Julius playing with an Irish band." Oh, I wear a bunch of shamrocks and a uniform of green, and I'm the funniest looking Swede that you have ever seen. There's O'Brien's, Sheehan's, and Meehan's, they come from Ireland, but by Jiminy, I'm the only Swede in McNamara's band. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang and the horns they blaze away. McCartney trumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Tennessee tunes the flute and the music is something grand. A credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band. That's McNamara. Here's the band. You have been a really wonderful audience.
You have, and we would like to leave you with this Irish blessing.
You are wonderful.
May the road rise up to meet you,
May the wind always be at your back.
and may the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Goodbye, everyone.